Kris Bryant ignites MVP chants as Cubs beat Dodgers in 10 innings. Cubs manager Joe Maddon hasn't been shy about wanting to face the best opposing players. Maddon might have been asking for too much Friday night when Los Angeles Dodgers standout second baseman Chase Utley made a diving stop in right field to rob Ben Zobrist of a game-tying hit in the fifth, or when Adrian Gonzalez ripped a home run in the seventh for a two-run cushion. But Cubs slugger Kris Bryant took matters into his own hands after that. Bryant tripped a home run to lead off the eighth inning and then clobbered a two-run homer over the center field fence in the 10th to vault the Cubs to a 6-4 comeback win for their fourth consecutive victory before a crowd of 48,609 fans at Dodger Stadium. With the second home run, Bryant took over the National League home run lead with 35 and ignited chants of MVP from several thousand Cubs fans who watched their team maintain their 14-game lead over the St. Louis Cardinals in the National League Central. Jason Hayward, who is in the midst of a miserable season, also helped fuel the comeback by leading off the ninth with a double and scoring the game-tying run on a wild pitch by Dodgers closer Kenley Jansen. Before the game, Maddon said he planned on taking mental notes during the course of the game in case the Cubs face the Dodgers in the playoffs. But he also didn't want to get too consumed by what he sees during this three-game series. Last year we beat up on the Mets during the regular season and then we can't touch them in the NL Championship Series, Maddon said. The playoffs are such a different animal. The weather gets cold and people change. I'm not going to diminish the fact that I'll be paying attention, but things change. Trends can be so trendy, to quote Yogi Berra. I don't get too far ahead because things can change quickly. Cubs left-hander Mike Montgomery provided support to Maddon's case in a disappointing manner. Montgomery, who pitched 4 1/3 innings of one-hit ball in his first start for the Cubs at Colorado on August 20, walked 4 and hit a batter in 5 innings. Montgomery put the leadoff batter on base in each of the first 4 innings, and the leadoff batter went on to score in 3 of those innings. Montgomery figured to be an ideal matchup against the Dodgers, who entered Friday's game with a .222 batting average against left-handers. Montgomery, who is taking the place of injured John Lackey, presents an interesting situation for the Cubs. 4 of their starters are under contract or under team control for 2017, and the Cubs have an option on Jason Hamill. Yet, Montgomery, 27, looks more comfortable and effective as a starter than as a reliever, and the Cubs need starting pitching depth. This guy has the ability to be a solid major league starter, based on strength level, his delivery, his variety of pitches that he throws, his strike-throwing ability, his deception and different things going on, Maddon said. He's a guy you get a little bit patient with. Let him get his feet on the ground somewhere because he's the kind of guy who can take off if he gets comfortable in his own environment. As for the status of the rotation in 2017, that's not for me to answer, Maddon smiled. That's why I take the off-season off. That's why I get in my RV and call once in a while to check in. Our job is to get the most out of all these guys. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing right now. This guy, to me, from my scout's eye, has a bright future as a major league starter because of the reasons I just gave.